Did you know that an average person checks their cell phone 110 times a day? That's an average of 9 times an hour. How about 84% of cell phone users cannot go a single day without their cell phone in their hand? Went out for dinner one night. I was in the lobby waiting to be seated when I noticed a family of 5 coming through the doorway of the restaurant. It surprised me when each of the people, which included 2 adults and 3 teens, were looking down at their cell phone. It was then I looked around at my surroundings and noticed that most of the people were also looking at their cell phones. You could be addicted to your cell phone and not even realize it. Today I will be speaking first about the death and health problems that come from cell phones. Second, ways to identify and end a cell phone addiction. And lastly, how you could benefit by giving up your cell phone. I'll begin by explaining health problems and deaths that occur from cell phone addiction. Cell phones are causing senseless fatalities and injuries and unreasonable health issues. Cell phones cause 1 in 4 accidents. Surprisingly, only 5% are caused by texting and driving. People are being distracted while talking on their handheld and hands-free devices. In 2011, the United States reported 3,331 fatalities due to texting and 387,000 injuries caused by cell phone use. If these people would have left their cell phones at home or did not use them, it would have saved 3,331 lives in 2011. This is a significant amount of people that could still be here today. Overuse of your cell phone can cause unnecessary health issues in your future. Increase of stress levels. When owning a cell phone, it is constantly ringing, alerting, and vibrating. This has negative effects on stress levels. It has an increased risk of illnesses. Phones are loaded with germs. The greasy, oily residue on the screen can contain disease germs. The germs found on the cell phone can compare to those which are found on a toilet seat. The downside to this is our phone is constantly touching our face, or maybe a baby could pick it up and chew on it. The increased risk of chronic pain. People are constantly using their hands when using their cell phones, whether they are texting or typing a social media update. The neck is in an unnatural down position, which can cause the upper body pain. Now that you understand the negative effects on cell phone use, next I will speak on how to identify and end cell phone addiction. It is important to understand how to identify cell phone addiction and how to resolve the issue. Here are some signs and symptoms of a cell phone addiction. Excessive compulsion to check the phone. This means that you're constantly checking your phone when it has not alerted you of anything, looking to see if you received email or text messages. Second, use of cell phone at inappropriate place and time. This could be anything from a family dinner, college classroom, church, and even the bathroom. Now to get rid of your cell phone addiction. Tell time the old way. Buy an alarm clock or a watch. By setting an alarm on your phone, you're immediately waking up to your cell phone as soon as you wake up. Schedule times during the day when you turn off your phone. Easing yourself into giving up your phone will take time. It's important to make a habit of it. Giving yourself a break, you will feel a sense of relief to be disconnected from the world and take on reality. Try not to take your cell phone to the bathroom. It's okay to feel bored sometimes. It helps your brain rest and think of new things to do. Now you're aware of signs and symptoms of cell phone addiction and how to kick your cell phone addiction. It is vital you understand what giving up your cell phone will add to your whole life as a whole. Staring down at social media site or texting screen takes away from everyday life beauties such as your children, a loved one, or life in general. Become more focused on the reality in life. Writing someone a letter is old school, but sitting down and engaging in the letter with deep thought and wrapping it up and sending it through the mail makes you write a more meaningful message. The person may not receive it tomorrow or the next day. It helps you understand the value of modern day conveniences. You will become more active. When you detach from your phone, you learn new ways to make time pass, and you will value time much more. This could be anything from playing a game outside with your children to taking your pet for a walk. Better communication skills. Some people do not know how to have a face-to-face conversation with someone because they're so used to sitting behind a screen of some sort. Getting away from your phone will help you communicate with the public, your friends, in a much more educated way. As you can tell, giving up your cell phone could be one of the best decisions you ever make. I have clearly explained the negative impacts cell phone use can have on you and those around you, some signs and symptoms of cell phone addiction, including ways to kick the addiction, and lastly, ways giving up your cell phone can benefit your life. What if the next time you answer your phone in your vehicle or send a text message will be your last? Imagine if your mother, father, daughter, or son is the next victim of a distracted person talking aimlessly on their cell phone. It is up to you to make a difference in your life by making it valuable and not wasting it staring at a screen. I will now leave you with this quote from the famous Albert Einstein himself. I fear the day technology will surpass our human interaction. The world will have a generation of idiots.